is that you've took it to a different level by threatening me apartments and coming here. Even though you only done it for a little video for your TikTok, you've took it to a different level now, where things will be escalated automatically now. But you're just a clown. You're just a clown, absolute fucking clown. And that's what the problem is. It's a classic example. He beat his fucking girlfriend up. He beat his other girlfriend up. I didn't know. He's actually wanted for beating up another girl. That's what he's wanted in the UK for beating up another girl. Now, you see him. Now, you've got to understand this. The only people that will support him are the lowest of the low, the pathetic humans in life, the low lives, the losers in life. Because what happens is losers stick together and they combine together. So if you look at his following, it'll be mostly men, right? You'll have a few little low life girls in there, or fucking, like, I think there's like a 16-year-old child who he's put as one of his mods, right? Because he's obviously 16, he's thinking that's a smash for him. That's all he's thinking. Yeah, he probably likes them 14, 15, but 16 would do for him. He's put one of them as his mod. The bottom line is this: you've got to understand this. If what he said was true and his actions were right, in the sense of, I've come down to see Sam, why would you come to a McDonald's and go live on TikTok when you know exactly where I live? You know that I'm live on TikTok. So all you need to do is watch the fucking TikTok and see, right, Sam Walker's live now. I know exactly where he is. So you don't need to go to the McDonald's. You need to go straight directly to my home, which is where you threatened to go on your live when you ended it. Because straight away, what you've done, you've done your live, and then you thought, shit, I've been here a bit too long. Right, guys, I'm going to Sam Walker's house. You've ended your live. You've jumped back in your car and you fucking bailed quick. That's exactly what you've done. You bailed quick, and you fucked off back to fucking Spain, wherever you're going, five hours away. You've had no intention of coming to my gaff at all, right? Because you know exactly what would have happened. And this is the thing, and the people who support him, as I said, what you're supporting is a rapist, a scumbag that's had sex with children, raped fucking women. He's been in jail twice for fucking attacking women. You're supporting the most vile of individual. You're supporting a man that's looked at me and obviously thought, hang on, Sam Walker's just had an injury. Sam Walker's face is cut open here. Is part of his brain's missing. This might be a time when he might be a little bit vulnerable, where I might be able to take advantage of him, right? Because I was a little bit upset and vulnerable when I was injured, which I was at a really bad place because I nearly died only 6 weeks ago. I was in a fucking I was unconscious for 9 days. But he's obviously seen that and thought, hang on, here's my chance to try and take advantage of Sam while he's fucking potentially sick. Not realising that just because I'm sick doesn't take away the fact that I can still defend myself. The only difference is that it wouldn't be of a fight. And you're moaning about firearms and weapons. I've got no problems with saying, Dave Durant can confirm it, my apartment's filled with them, right? The problem is this, what you've got. I've got an injury, so the first thing I'm using is a firearm without hesitation. So I would have expected yourself to go and get yourself one and go in the mountains and have a good old fucking fashioned shootout. That's what you could have done, and I would have been fully up for that, right? But you didn't. Instead, you just come here for views, and this is what these TikTok clouds do. They're just as low as it gets, and he's obviously thought, hang on, the way he takes advantage of his girlfriends and people like that. I've looked at his videos as well, like where he's attacked innocent people and vulnerable people. He likes to try and get people who are a little bit sick or who he thinks are vulnerable. The difference is here, and has anyone realised, hang on, you turned around and said you're going to fucking Sam Walker's home. You didn't go to Sam Walker's home. You got off instead. Why did you get off? Why didn't you go to his apartment as you said you was going to do, live on your TikTok? Sam was there and Sam was waiting for you. That's all you need to ask him, and he won't answer that. He'll make some excuse, right? And he's saying, Sam knew I was coming down to Marbella. I didn't. You'll have no messages saying that at all. You'll have no messages saying that where you're telling me you're on your way to Marbella. The only time we knew is when you done your live and someone shared it to me when I was live on my TikTok. But as my mate said, don't entertain these clowns. These clowns are just low lives. They're just like the fucking floor barrel type of fucking shit where you just don't want to entertain. Like, they're just low lives, fucking failures in life, and that's all he is. The same as anyone else on TikTok that's got a problem with me, just pieces of shit. But as I said, this one has overstepped the mark a little bit in the sense of trying to, when I've got 2 babies on the way and stuff like that, and I've sat there thinking, okay. And then he tried to instigate me into fucking doing something against his poor ex-girlfriend and children. He wanted me to get the house smashed up. He tried to manipulate the situation. When they're poor, innocent women and children, why would you want that for an innocent woman and child or children? It's disgusting. So, at the moment, you have escalated it slightly. Where you will get karma at some point very soon, and it will be on fucking me sending someone to you, because I wouldn't waste my time. I'd rather sit and enjoy my life and make money and stack money as I do with my businesses and wait for my children to come, while you're just waiting for a prison sentence back in the UK for beating a fucking woman, you scumbag. My question is this though, why didn't you come to Marbella? Why did you just get a quick video and then get off? You're in Marbella, you could have went and enjoyed yourself. There's so much to do here. There's so many things you can do. Why didn't you stay for 5-6 hours? No, you didn't, did you? Instead, you got your car and drove off straight away because you just wanted a video for TikTok. It's absolute scumbag, as low as it gets. And this is what happens with these TikTok people. As I said, he's embarrassed himself. The only people that will support him are losers in life. So we're not even going to entertain these TikTok clowns no more, because all they want is views. All I'd say to people is clip the videos together where he's saying he'll come to your apartment and then he doesn't turn up. Just put like 4 hours later and he's still not turned up, and then he's on his way home. People start clipping them and just posting them just so people can see what type of clown he is. Because I do have a lot of haters online, but they're just pure jealousy, that's all it is. But anyone that support me, just clip the videos where he's saying, right, Sam Walker, I'm in when he knew exactly where I live. I'm coming to your apartment now and he doesn't turn up. Start exposing him as a shithouse, but don't tag him. That's what he wants. He just wants, never mention his name. Never mention his name in videos, and don't tag him, because that's what he wants. Yeah, and then we'll just expose a piece of shit as just a little shithouse. But as I said, these clowns on TikTok, he will get his karma at some stage, 100%. On my brother's grave, he will get his karma at some stage. I promise you that will happen. Whether it's fucking in a week or whether it's in a month or 2 months, it does not matter. He will receive his karma very, very soon, trust me. And you will see. But so that's why I'm in no rush with that. But as I said, from now on, I'm not going to entertain these clowns, because I'm trying to get myself as fit as I can, be as happy as I can. And these TikTok clowns, as the lads have said, don't entertain these clowns. Like, they're not going to get entertained no more. We'll just buzz off them. But he would rather try and target his family. That's the type of scumbag he is, when I'd never do that to his family, ever. But we will target him, and we will give him some karma very soon, and you'll see it coming. And it won't even be from me. I will literally be sat in the luxury of my penthouse when it happens to him. And that's the difference. Because I don't need to get my hands fucking dirty. Why do I need to get my hands dirty? The only time I get my hands dirty is if you would have come to your apartment and it would have been a free murder. And I'll be honest with you, the only reason I would have even got my hands dirty is because it would have been a free murder. And I'll happily take a free murder all day long. If you come to my apartment, and I believe, as the court will know, that I believed he was coming to kill me, so therefore I killed him, that's a free murder, and you get off of that all day long. Just like that scumbag in Africa, I have no remorse over that whatsoever when he stole that money from me and he lost his life. No remorse, because it's a free murder. He attacked me first, and I'm not a bad person for that. He stole money what was meant for a child, he was dying. So in my mind, that's a free murder. He's too dangerous to be on the earth. And that's how I'm feeling about this scumbag. He just rapes children, he fucking rapes women, he beats them up, he beats children up. It's all being fucking exposed, and by right, he shouldn't really be on the earth. Hopefully he has a car crash at one day and dies, or whatever it is, or someone takes him out. But as I said, the joys of Spain is people get taken out on a regular basis in Spain, and there's hardly ever any arrests. He has created a lot of people who are upset over here in Spain. A lot of people are very, very upset with him at the moment. So whatever happens to him is not my fault. As I said, it's not my fault, whatever happens to him. But someone like him doesn't deserve to be on the earth. We're fucking scumbags though, aren't they? Absolute scumbags. But as I said, I genuinely don't want drama with anyone. Trust me. This is why I laugh when people say Sam Walker thinks he's a gangster. No, you will not find one video where I've ever said I'm a gangster. I've always said I am not a gangster. Right? I don't want trouble with anyone. I don't want to bother no one or have any drama with people. But at the same time, I will defend myself if you come at me at any sort of angle. I will come at you. And as I said, I don't want drama. I just want to mind my own business. I've got 2 twins on the way. I'm sick. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to build a new life for myself. But it's like the new life I'm trying to build, the positive life, is getting pulled in by these fucking pieces of shit who are trying to come at me. Because they're seeing that I'm trying to change my life positively and trying to do the right thing, they're then now all of a sudden trying to target. So by targeting me online, they're sat there thinking, right, Sam Walker's not the same man he was. He's just had an injury what's nearly killed him. Here's our opportunity to target him. Not realising that I can flick that fucking them fingers and we can revert to murder if we need to. And that's why, as I said, I stayed in my apartment for 3 hours waiting for him when he blatantly said he was coming to my apartment, and I kept going live on TikTok so he knew I was still in my apartment, right? Because he told me he was coming. He was leaving this place where he was. This is where he was, the McDonald's, and he only come here to do a TikTok live and then he was going home. But he told me he was coming to my apartment, so therefore I waited 3 hours. He didn't turn up, and this is the fucking mentality of them, as low as it gets. They just all talk for fucking views, not realising that your views and banter online can be switched fastly into real life, where real life comes in, where violence, nasty violence and deaths come into real life. And that's what would have happened if you would have come to my apartment. That's why I was waiting for you. You blatantly said to over 1,000 people, I'm going to Sam Walker's apartment right now, and then you ended your life. So I waited for you. You didn't turn up. Then you sent me a fucking message 4 hours later or something like that saying, right, I'm outside your apartment, come down, I can see you. Brilliant. Okay, I've got the messages if you want to deny it. And then you blocked me, so I couldn't reply back. I flew down straight away, went, where are you, lad? I'm trying to find you. Where are you? You just said you're outside. And then you started to block me because you knew exactly what time it was. You wasn't outside at all. You just tested me And that's the thing, because I've been a bit vulnerable lately, even when you put that video up where I was a bit upset when I nearly died, that's the thing. People like you are taking that as a weakness. Now, it's not a weakness. I was in a vulnerable situation. Now, I don't bother people. I treat everyone with respect. The only people I don't treat with respect are pieces of shit like yourself and other peasants like yourself on TikTok or whatever it is. And we can escalate things real fast if we need to. But you're just a piece of shit. But as I said, we're not going to look at these innocent people. This is where you come and done your live. Fancy that when you could have come straight to my apartment. You didn't. But as I said, this is the life that you have. But we're not going to entertain these pieces of shit no more. Everyone just mass report them, guys. Everyone just go to his account and just keep him mass reporting him every day. Mass report his account and go through all his posts. Even from the very start, when he started posting a year ago, start reporting everything. And then by the time 3 or 4 posts get taken down, his account gets shut. I think he's already had two posts taken down already, or 3. Right, so he's due to have his account shut down anyway. So everyone just mass report the piece of shit. He shouldn't be on TikTok. He's raped children. He's fucking raped women. He's battered women. He's been in jail for abusing women and kids. He's as vile as it gets, you know. And people support him, even though a woman's come out saying what he done to her. And people still support him, but the majority of men that support him, it's not really. There's a couple of women, or like men on fake accounts pretending to be women. But yeah, as I said, I'm not going to mention a piece of shit now. We're just going to fucking let karma take its place naturally, which it will very soon, because he's upset a lot of people. And as I said, Marbella, or Spain should I say, Spain's a free for all for everyone. It's a lovely place to have holidays and stuff like that, but at the same time, if lives get ended and people don't get caught for them, very rarely, probably 25% get caught, and that's it. There's been so many, you don't need to Google them, just even over here, and that's the thing. So karma will come back to him very soon, and it won't be anything to do with me, but he's just a piece of shit, just a clout chaser, and that's it. So everyone just, go and report the piece of shit, and I'll be back on live in about an hour and a half, guys. So big up to Oilers, bam, speak to you soon.